Boys, we are back, and today, nice little quick investing event live stream. We're here. I thought to myself, you know what? We developed an insane new spreadsheet that projects every single roster update player in the game, every live series card. We now have a projection for using our formula that we just created. So I'm gonna let you boys, we didn't get a buy, hold, sell out this Friday or Saturday. I already made a fielding update video that's probably going to drop on Tuesday. Tomorrow we got Marketplace Monday, where we talked a good bit about this stuff. But right now, we're going to be looking at the chat to answer the questions. So what I need from you guys, I need you guys to go down there in the chat, and I need you guys to let me know what to do. Let's see, we got... Blah, blah. Makes sense, yeah, makes sense. All right, you know what we got to do first? Yeah, throw the light on. This light did cost like 150 bombs for $150. Oh wait, it's not plugged in. Brick. Alright. Now we should be good. Get ready for the light explosion. Illuminate my beautiful face, and we're good to go. Let's see how many boys we got in here. Do we have any questions on... Oh, chat's already popping. Alright, here we go. MLB The Show is pretty much stock market simulator for me at this point. Enough stuff for the rest of the year. That's a fair point. We got that's a good point. Let's break down what we're looking at. What are we looking at for my current stubs? We got 3.3 mil. I did record a massive pack opening today. That'll be out probably Wednesday or Tuesday. We'll see what the we want to get the roster update content out first. But I have more than 3.3 mil, right? So my team's already like almost all 99. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, you don't have to get baited into doing Ted Williams and all that crap when you can just buy 99. Kyle Schwarber's better than Ted Williams, so I don't understand it. But anyway, I have 900 Alejandro Kirk, 250 Eugenio Suarez, 500 Edwin Diaz, and then 1,300 Christopher Sanchez. The money maker, though, is Mr. Ceddanne Rafaela, and I have 2,000 of them. So... pretty much, if Ceddanne Rafaela goes diamond, the bread is coming home. You got Summer, YCB Prods. I need investments. Could you help me? Ceddanne still good. All right, so again, we're answering all of your questions down in the chat. Make sure that so we're looking good with the live stream. All right. Basically, boys, Ceddanne Rafaela, again, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I literally have a sheet in front of me that tells me every single person, and I can tell you what their projection is. So I can go ahead, I can pull up, all right, Control F, Ceddanne Rafaela, and you boys, everyone that's a member will probably have, all Diamond members guaranteed will get access to the beta of this sheet for the rest of the year. Probably coming out next week. Base members, you'll probably get some access to. Discord members, we'll see. Ceddanne Rafaela is projected plus 0.3. It's bad. Now, however, luckily, that's on hitting alone. This isn't projecting fielding. And he should get a fielding boost too, is what people are telling me. So people are saying with the fielding and hitting boost combined, he should go diamond. So if you want to believe in him getting a fielding boost, that's fine. Obviously, I'm holding on to mine. I think it's not really a price where you can sell at this point and be comfortable about it. So I think you kind of have to. And I have to hold at this point. You got another question. Let's see, you scroll back up. Just let me know if the audio is good and all that stuff too. It'd be helpful. Hey, Don's still good. Yes, Christopher Sanchez should not be this cheap currently. So obviously we have the Good Talk Bud accurate, proven pitcher projection sheet. Obviously this is still developmental. This huge, massive one still developmental and all that stuff. But I can tell you that he's looking good. This projects him as plus 1.7. And let me just tell you, like, I do think Christopher Sanchez is going plus 2. So plus 2 to 3 is my prediction. We got Stub Sava in the Discord. He actually thinks Christopher Sanchez has a chance at diamond. He has been quite good indeed. Who else we got? We got LeChunkus in here, the GOAT. All right, what are we doing with Shea? People want to know about Shea Langeliers. Now, I'm pretty sure I looked him up on this sheet earlier. Okay, so I don't remember him being 1,800 subs. Let me tell you that right now. I was about to say that his projection looked good, but he's okay. Wow. So he's projected on here as +2. Pretty solid upgrade potential for an actual projection, because you don't want to project more than +2. So he must be pretty dang good. On the season, 270, 23 home runs. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his price. His price has dramatically risen over the last couple of days. Let's see what he's been doing. Shea Langeliers. He had a 3 for 4 day yesterday with 1 home run. He's got 4 home runs in his last 7 games, so I guess that's understandable why his price is rising. Christopher Sanchez is going diamond next update. Yeah, he's got an, so the one after. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Christopher Sanchez has been pretty solid. Is Edwin Diaz still diamond? Sound the trumpet, but don't play me a sad song because I'm scared. You know, it's a deja vu. Do you remember in the 4th update, last one? 3 pitchers had a chance at diamond. I don't remember them. But 2 of those pitchers went. Edwin Diaz was the one that they held back. He's looking... We haven't projected on our new projection formula thing at +0.4. Fringe. At this point, it's fringe. It's scary. Pretty fair price to sell to. I don't know, man. I would say more likely than not he is diamond, but this is somebody that really needs to have a strong closing performance the next 2 or 3 days, and the Mets are currently a poverty franchise. We got Alexandro Moreno completed live series because of me. Appreciate it, man. Happy to help. Sid Rafael looks good. Pavetta. Now, I think from what I heard, Pavetta cooked himself in his last start. Not a surprise to me. This still projects him out as +0.7. Now, what I will go ahead and do for you guys, let me see what we got here first. Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is pull up Good Talk Buds, his accurate pitcher projection sheet, just to see how it kind of compares with the new one. So Nick Pivetta, we have as +0.7. He has as +1.1. So yeah, I mean, Pivetta actually does still look positive at the very least. He is still a solid pitcher flip. I'm assuming he's quick sell. Yeah, so he's basically, see, the problem is he's quick sell, but he's an 83. So you're not getting a great ROI when he goes +1. So, I mean, it's all right, but I'm not super excited about him, because I don't think he's going diamond unless he throws a perfect game. You got Shea Langeliers bought at 450. Smell you later, buddy. Get rid of all of those Shea Langeliers at current prices. Yuri Perez and Garrett Crochet. I'm sorry, boys, if it's, I'm going through every comment, so I'm still quite up there at the top, so maybe I'm missing stuff. We got Yuri Perez. He looks +1.3 is his projection on our new sheet, and on the old sheet, just so we can compare here, Yuri Perez is +2.73 as of August 7th. So what I'm interested to see is what has this guy done in the last couple of days. And I wish they would just give me the stats. Like, what am I doing looking at all these? All right. August 7th. So that might be accurate. Yuri Perez does look positive. That's what I'll say. Now, whether it's a big boost, I don't know, man. He's fringe. He's fringe gold in my eyes. You also asked about Garrett Crochet. Go ahead and pull him up. Now, I believe Garrett Crochet is a diamond. So you're basically seeing, all right, can we get a decent ROI on Garrett Crochet? So hopefully he's been dominant in the last couple of days, or waste of a question. He's projected +0.67 with the new bot. We got someone saying they need good investments. Well, answering a bunch of questions should be good. Do you think Markel Garcia goes diamond? I'm assuming you're saying Michael Garcia, and I don't think so, but I'll go ahead and pull him up. Looking at Michael Garcia, he's actually pretty much just 0. He's projected +0.09 as of right now. Again, this does not include any fielding changes. So based on hitting alone, the answer to that question is no. Andy Pages, a buy, hold, sell. We have Pages looking at +1 based on fielding alone. It's not great, because if I go ahead and pull him up, let's see, has Andy Pages done anything recently hitting? He's actually down almost a whole overall in hitting, but he's going to go probably up in the fielding update. So probably a sell considering you're not getting a good ROI no matter what. Eovaldi, we already touched Pages. All right, so this guy wants to know about Eovaldi. Let's see what we got right here. Nathan Eovaldi, +1 is his official projection on the new spreadsheet. And it's kind of already priced in to his price. So, not something I'm a major fan of. Trey Turner looks probably... So Trey Turner's down in his offense, but he's looking like +2 to 3 on defense. So average it out, but still it's not a great ROI. Nick Lodolo does look good. I'll go ahead and see if we have him on this sheet right here. All right, so as of August 7th on our tested sheet, he was +3. And on our new sheet, he is +1.5. Either way, I think it might be a good buy because I think it's, yeah, like he's not even priced as a +1. So +1.5, +3, I don't care. Call +2, ka-ching, you're still taking him to the bank. So that's actually a good buy opportunity right there. Corey Seager. Corey Seager's probably +1 in defense, -1 in offense, so I don't like it at all. But let me check, because I know he homered yesterday, so maybe his offense changed his projection. Yeah, he's still -0.9 in terms of hitting alone, so I don't love that. Brian Abreu. Take a look. Man, I should not have typed in Brian. That was a small brain move right there. Brian Abreu +1.35 on our new sheet. And on the old sheet, let's pull him up right here. He actually looks negative, so that's a little interesting. I wonder, pace per 9 up, walk per 9 changed. I don't know. That's a tricky one. I'm not sure why he's up on the one sheet, down on the other. Might be something we have to look into on our end. He is at quick sell, which is probably all you need to know. He probably is even. So I'm going to write that down to take a look at why Brian Abreu is positive on our new sheet. So that's why I'm doing this, man. Helping get the accuracy locked in before we release. We got Shea Langeliers. I would sell him. What else we got? Jeremy Pena fielding. Haven't looked at it. Woodruff looks good. Woodruff looks good, let me tell you. Brandon Woodruff on our official old sheet is +5.87 with a chance at diamond, right? Now, on our new one, where we have a more conservative approach, yeah, he's +6.22. So we pretty much have two different projection softwares at this point, and either way, he looks +6, which is diamond. Now, do I think he actually goes +6? I'd be more conservative and say he probably goes 84 +5. Either way, it's a heck of an upgrade. We got Bryce Terang. People want to see Bryce Terang run through the software. Looks like I'm catching up to the chat too, so if you boys want to keep firing them up, we'll keep running it. So Bryce Terang looks +0.1 as of right now. Somebody wants to know about Isaac Collins. That's some random, but all right. See who we got. Isaac Collins looks +1, so not great. Kyle Schwarbaum we have projected as +1.9. So close to a diamond. Ain't bad, ain't bad. And his price, you can see it. Priced accordingly. Someone's asking about Bonos. Bonos. Bonos, I believe, is just slightly positive. He's +0.48 on our sheet. Take that as you would. Seager, I don't like. Julio Rodriguez, I don't think I love either. I think he's an 83 right now, right? So that's Randy Rodriguez. Hold on. Which Randy Rodriguez is one of the guys that went over Edwin last time. So J-Rod, interestingly enough, actually looks +1.08 is our official projection on him. So he's actually a bit overpriced because he's not looking diamond. He's maybe close to diamond, like fringe, but I don't love it. I don't love it. Wow, we got some new names in here. I like this. We got Michael Harris. I think I looked at Michael Harris. And, oh, actually, hold on. Forgot this guy's name is busted. For some reason, our sheet calls him Michael II instead of Michael Harris II, so it's pretty weird. But Harris is actually minus, like he's -0.2 on hitting. I know he's probably looking at a fielding boost potentially, so. Well, it's on fire, IRL. 21. Let's see who else we got. What are the odds Stowers goes gold? I'll tell you right now. Let's look at his hitting. Kyle Stowers is plus 1.76 on the projection. So call him +2 and call him overpriced is what you want to call him here. Sean Murphy. Now, I think, is Murphy one of the guys potentially do a fielding boost? It's hard to keep track of at this point, right? Sean Murphy is plus 0.18 on hitting, so that's not great. Ernie Clement is also somebody to do a fielding boost. He does look good. I think he is a good buy. And the last name you asked about was Riley Green. And it's Hunter Green, who's not looking. He's plus 0.3. Riley Green is actually negative based on hitting alone right now. So that's not great. Dude called the best player on the best team in baseball random. Who was it? Who did I say? Matthew Boyd. Let's see. Who we got Matthew Boyd. Matthew Boyd is plus 1.36, which means close to gold. Tough one. Tough call whether or not you buy. I mean, kind of fringe. Not my favorite right here. Alejandro Kirk is actually negative. Now, we updated the bot again today. We already rolled out an update behind the scenes. Nobody even has it besides the admin staff, and we already rolled out an update. But Kirk, oh, okay. I saw -2, and I thought it was his overall, but it's his clutch, so we're good. Yeah, his overall is projected -0.68. On hitting, that's the good news. On fielding, he's due a boost, so it's like, all right, averages it out. Hopefully he goes diamond. Gonna need a big fielding boost, though. Someone's asking about Hunter Goodman. Hunter Goodman is plus 0.67. Kevin Gausman. Now, Gausman, I think our pitcher projector we have, Good Talk Bud, is big on Gausman. We have him on our new projector as plus 0.9. Now, last time I looked at Gausman, he was quick sell, and I called him a good pitcher flip. So that's a good buy right there. On the old projecting sheet, we have Gausman in there at plus 1.3. So it looks like Gausman is +1. So you're chasing 50% ROI if you buy Gausman right here. You just have to hope that his final start is pretty solid. Taylor Walls. I haven't projected. I had somebody else do research for me for our fielding video we did, and we didn't. I don't remember mentioning Taylor Walls, but what I will say about Taylor Walls, somebody just said Taylor Walls is one of the best fielders in baseball and terrible at hitting. If that's the case, I don't think it is, first of all, because he's quick sell, but he is plus 0.4 on hitting. So, I mean, if he is do that fielding boost that you're saying, maybe it's solid. Oh, people saying, hey in the chat, what's good? All right, who else we got? Willie Ademes. That's a good one. The Brew Crew. Is he still on the Brewers? All right, we got Willie Ademes at plus 0.4 currently. Isn't going to do much considering his overall is 77, and he's not on the Brew Crew. He's actually, sadly for him, on the SF Giants. Why does SDS hate Goodman? Yeah, I don't know, man. How does Mauricio look? Mauricio Dubon is who I'm assuming you're saying. Take a look at him. Mauricio Dubon, 78 overall. Now, I think this is another person who's actually projected for a fielding boost. Hitting-wise, he's actually -0.4. So he's going to need a massive fielding boost to go gold. Summers asking the best investment. I think I just mentioned like 3 guys that are buys. I know Gausman was one of them. And I forget the other 2 guys, but I remember like 10 seconds ago, I literally just said 2 people were goodbyes. So maybe rewind, but I did call 2 people. Good, 2 people besides Gausman. Good buys at current prices. All right, we got somebody asking about Glass now. And someone asked about Strider, too, which is actually interesting because I've been wondering about Strider myself. Tyler Glasnow, we have negative. Ooh, if Glasnow goes gold, you better believe that he will be coming home as an investment in the next update. Strider is also negative. This guy's a bum, bro. Strider choked. That sucks. I've never heard of the Angry Grandpa show, no. Yainer Diaz doesn't look good, guys. Yainer Diaz, we have him projected on this as well. He doesn't look bad, but he's projected plus 0.3. Got a homer or something these next couple of days to get that up. Someone's asking about Xavier Edwards. Xavier Edwards' projection is minus 0.7, so you better hope he's getting a big fielding boost. Josh Baylor stealing boost? What? All right, someone asked about Zach Neto. Let's take a look. Zach Neto is minus 1. So, nope. Matt Olson, Otto Lo. Got 6 names right here. All right. Fire them up. Now, I know somebody said Matt Olson's one of the best fielders in baseball at first base. We don't have that in there, but we do have minus 1.5 for hitting, so buddy's cooked. Otto Lopez, the GOAT that made us a lot of stubs last investment, is actually even, so he's not projected anything, really. CJ Abrams and Caminero. CJ Abrams, Mr. Gambler himself, right? Didn't this guy gamble? Minus 0.5 on hitting. And on hitting, Junior Caminero is plus 0.63. So let's see if Caminero's price, like, not great. He's an 82 overall. He's probably a quick sell. Yeah, he's an 81. Hold on. Junior Caminero. Oh, yeah, so he'd be going plus 1. You're chasing 50%. So I don't mind throwing a dart right here at Junior Caminero. What's up, CB Knox? So are we not setting hitting this update? So a majority of the time, they actually do fielding. They do fielding and hitting on the same update. They do it all, but there has been one year where they did decide to do fielding only. People didn't like it, but I would imagine 97% chance it's a normal update with fielding as well. We got Poppy Kaya, no hate, but do you follow IRL baseball? Pretty much what I do, right? Especially early in the year. This is how I approach, right? I have MLB TV, so if I have a starter pitching earlier in the year, I'll watch it. I'll watch the starter because it's exciting. I watch the Phillies most of the time. I'm a Phillies fan, so I watch the Phillies. I track the Phillies. But really, what I do is I'll go on the MLB app, and during the first half of the year, like even up till the All-Star break, every single day I go game by game, box score, box score, box score, and I pretty much just have these guys' stats memorized in my head. So I played baseball really competitively growing up, all the way through high school, and then I didn't go play in college because I wanted to do academics instead. I could have, but too hard, right? So I understand the game. Do I track it as well in real life? Mostly just stats though, right? I'm not watching these guys all the time, every game. Hopefully that answers that question. All right, what else we got? Brandon Woodruff, he looks really, really good. Luis Robert Jr., like last time I saw this guy, I'm pretty sure he was batting 100. His OPS was like 300, so that's pretty trash. But from down low, Luis Robert Jr. might just be relevant. So he's projected plus 1.3 on hitting. So he would actually go silver, but he's already kind of priced at silver, so not great. Edwin Diaz, we already touched him. He's plus 0.4. Pavetta is looking good as a good buy. McAwesome finally made a stream. What's good, man? All right, someone, he wants me to check me. Daniel Palencia. Happy to have you in the stream, my guy. I'm not typing in Daniel because how many of them are going to show up? Palencia, 63 overall. And he is projected plus 2.2. So if you have this common, which if you're buying commons at this point in the year, wow, he's actually, people are buying him up. He's priced at a bronze quick sell. So yeah, I mean, he's going bronze, it looks like. Collins? Who's Collins? I forget. So you're gonna have to tell me Collins' name again, bro. Acting like I know that scrub. Carson Kelly, let's take a look. Carson Kelly is plus 1 on the projection. Can you trust it though? Because a couple of weeks ago, this guy screwed us. But if the projection on that is accurate, this is a pretty solid chance to chase 50% ROI. We have his power right and his power left projected to go up on this new sheet. We got Josh Naylor, somebody's asking about. Bo Naylor. Nope. Josh Naylor's negative, so nope. Please, bro. I was 4K Daniel Palencia. Yeah, so we just covered that. Eugenio Suarez. Let's check him. I'm surprised nobody asked about him yet. I think we mentioned him at the beginning. I have 200 of him myself. Now the bad news here with Eugenio is that he's projected plus 0.48, which actually makes him fringe. He's quick sell, which is good, but plus 0.48. Like, it's not really moving the needle. We need something to move the needle these next couple of days. We already covered those guys. James Wood. Is James Wood cooked? Now I checked him. I checked him before we had the software update for the bot, and I'll check him again here. James Wood. All right, so it's maybe a little better. James Wood is minus 0.43. Hopefully, he stays at 83 because he will be the first person I am buying for the next roster update if things stay the same. Jaron Duran. All right, let's see. McAwesome, no problem. All right, someone wants to know about Jaron Duran. Fine, dude. Like, just think. Only a few more Sundays till football season. Next Sunday, I got my fantasy draft, so I'm hyped for that. We have a whole draft board with stickers and everything. All right, Jaron Duran plus 0.6. So let's check Duran's price. I think he might have been overpriced when I looked earlier. Oh, no, not. Yeah, so Jaron Duran's actually not a bad buy either, but plus 0.6 is kind of fringe. Are your streams consistent times each week? Not really. You know, this is a kind of a surprise type stream. Usually what we'll do for streaming is during the peak of this game, we'll stream like once every week, once every 2 weeks, maybe even some gameplay. But what we try doing is every roster update day. Usually we try streaming on the roster update days around 3 Eastern time. Usually we try getting up by 2 Eastern time, but it depends. All right, this guy wants me to look at Isaac Collins again. So again, this is still the beta version of this bot. Let's see, Isaac Collins. So he's a 72 overall. What we currently have him projected as is plus 1 for both contacts, plus 2 for power right, and plus 4 power left, and plus 5 batting clutch. So he's getting some decent boost all the way across the board. I think what you were saying is maybe he deserves a bit higher of a boost. He is priced pretty high. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this guy's stats, do a quick little deep dive on him. Let's see what we got. So right now I'm pulling up the stats bot. Another thing Dive members get. What's this guy's name? Isaac Collins. All right, let's see. I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Why he should go super high. I thought this guy was going to be like insane. 317 batting average versus right. 240 versus left. I mean, that's not great. 3 home runs versus right. It's not great. 4 versus left. It's not great. 319 clutch. It's good, but we already gave him plus 5. I think it's a pretty accurate projection, honestly, on the per 9s that I'm seeing, having him go around plus 1 currently. Curious on Blake Perkins. I'm really typing in Perkins in my computer right now. All right. Blake Perkins is projected as plus 1.2. Solid right there, but unfortunately no stubs to be made because he's dead zoned in overall. People want to check on Shota. Not Shohei. Shota is plus 0.3, so honestly not a bad pitcher flip. We already touched on... All right, so Nick Kurtz, you guys ain't going to like this one. You're not going to like this one. If it were up to me... And you know what? Let's pull up the stats. Let's pull up Nick Kurtz and his stats. Draft strat was chalk. That's funny. Again, if you're not following the fantasy channel, True Fantasy Review, make sure you check that bad boy out. Make sure you check out True Fantasy Review and sub up. What was I about to do? All right, here we go. All right, pull up his stats, Nick Kurtz. Right. So, here we are. He's batting 200 versus left. He's batting 350 versus right. 1.0 OPS, 19 home runs versus right, 4 versus left, 328 clutch. We have him projected as plus 2.8. Yay! He's going silver. Go off to me, I'd make the dude a goal line. I'd make him an 80. That ain't how they operate, so I honestly, I'm not surprised to see him as projected plus 3. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. All right, what do we got? Ivan Herrera. This guy should have went gold before, but he didn't. He's projected even, so nope. George Springer. George Springer is projected even as well. We got Tovar. Hopefully you guys like the fact that we have this bot, man. We spent a year developing it. Tovar's basically even, plus 0.1, so nothing doing there. It's actually great to see like that we have this bot. I'm liking the way that it's working right now. It's not Ezekiel Duran, right? Caleb Durbin. Caleb Durbin is plus 0.75, but he's a 73 overall. I'm not a huge fan of that. Alex Vesia. The name sounds familiar. He's projected plus 1.1. That's why. I remember liking him as a buy when I was looking. So Alex Vesia is priced kind of fair. Like if he goes plus 1, what is that? 50%, 25%. So not a great ROI in my eyes. We already covered all these guys I'm seeing. Matt Shaw. Let's take a look. Jaron Duran, I'd be buying as close to quick sell as possible because it's a fringe type investment. It's not even guaranteed. Wow. All right. So this guy actually looks pretty good. Matt Shaw looks pretty good. Too bad it's not buyable, but he looks good. So we have him projected at plus 1.82. You know, talk to me when you're a 74, buddy. And honestly, don't. You catch me next year if you're a 74 because I'm not buying anything below. I'm not buying below 82s, 81s right now. Like 80 overalls are a bit annoying to start tapping, right? Mizurowski? All right, let's see what we got. How do you spell this guy's name? All right, we're just typing. Is he not on the sheet? Is he injured? All right, let's pull this up. Let's pull this guy's up. Jacob Miz. If he's injured, I don't think we're even gonna have a projection, but after simulation outing. Yeah, so that's a thing. We don't have any injured players on the bot just because we don't want people to get tricked, so we don't have them on there. So say Don Rafaela is actually like plus 0.3, I think I said. Problem is, that's not diamond, but I think he's due a fielding boost, which would have to be what you're relying on if you think he's going diamond. Bo Bichette, I think we had at like plus 0.48, something like that. So yeah, he's hurt. Someone in chat tell me good investments. He has a bruised knee, not really injured. I saw him pulling what's his name, Charizard. So you might retire after that one. All right. So talking about the best investments that we've seen so far. Honestly, I forget. So we're gonna have to run it back. I think the guy that I liked a good bit was Pavetta. Pavetta came out looking like a good investment. Jaron Duran was a fringe type investment. Rafaela, if you think he's going to be a fielding boost, might not be bad. Eugenio Suarez isn't bad. Again, it's the week of the update, so you're kind of cooked if you're buying it now. Now, somebody asked me about Yoshi, and I feel like I forget what I said. He's projected almost plus 1, plus 0.7. Really plus 0.8 if you round up, so not terrible. Somebody asked me about Drake Baldwin. I didn't answer him, so. Drake Baldwin is plus 0.8, which might make him a good buy depending on the price here. Pretty popular player. Yeah, so Drake Baldwin, problem is he'd have to go plus 2 to make enough stubs for me to be interested in. So Pavetta was a good buy. Duran's a decent buy. What I see and what else? And Pavetta is not even like a great buy. It's like you're chasing 25%. I honestly think Christopher Sanchez might be a decent buy at that price. Oh, this guy. Hold on. Nobody asked about him. Sorry, guys. I'm exhausted. Me and True tech guy, man. A lot of work on this bot. So Jordan Westberg is projected plus 0.7 on hitting alone. He might be due a fielding boost. So this guy has a chance to go 83. I love the price. We mentioned Carson Kelly as a good buy. Do I have to check on Altuve? Let's do a chat saying first. What day is the update? Update's Friday. Stats will stop counting on Wednesday. Wednesday's stats won't count. Who was I about to check? Oh, this guy. Yeah. Altuve is even. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, man. Austin. Mason Wynn is actually negative on hitting, but he's projected positive on defense. Oh, Nick Lodolo is a good buy. Yep. Yeah, Nick Lodolo, I really like him as a buy below 600. All right, so my favorite buys. Listen closely. Jordan Westburg, Ernie Clement. Who was the other bum? Jordan Westburg, Ernie Clement. Camanero's not a bad one at quick sell. Like Pavetta, but like honestly, it's not great. Duran, but it's not great. Really like, Clement, Lodolo. Then my brain's moving in slow motion today, man. All right, Gosman's a good one. Yeah, Gosman's good. So there's definitely good investments out there right now. Yeah, Altuve's not good, unfortunately. Altuve's projected even. Now, what I will say is that, August 10th, Altuve's home run that he hit today, like today's stats aren't factored into the hitting projections. So when I pulled up Altuve, I'm pretty sure he was minus 0.03, so basically even. One home run, maybe now he's plus 0.1, right? It's not going to move the needle that much. Yeah, so Gosman's a go on. Brandon Woodruff is actually kind of fairly priced, and this is like a good long-term hold. Not the way you want to invest, though. Narvaez is a fielding candidate. Kirk is down on hitting, but he's up on fielding. It's fringe. I think this will be one of the last ones we pull up is Steven Okert. Okay, wow. So Steven Okert we have as plus 1.76. That is another one. That'll join him up there on my list of favorite guys to be buying. I have to say, Steven Okert's due a big hits per 9 boost and a solid walks per 9 boost. So Steven Okert's a good name to buy. Drake Baldwin for sure. Drake Baldwin we just looked at. I did like him to go plus 1. But there's not much profit in that if you're buying in right now. And I think, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think we just ran through like 3,000 names right there with the new pitcher projection spread, or not even pitcher, what am I saying? I'm used to the original ad. With the new everybody projection sheet, every person in the game. We can now give you an estimate of their overall. In years in the work, Trues, big ups Trues, dude's working hard. The whole team has, so I hope you guys are going to enjoy that when we roll it out here shortly. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing its power today and it helps you out. Smash the like and subscribe button. Nice little investing event for the boys. Peace.